Hi there, school lunch challenge today, and it's Friday, so we've got another pizza strip, which we're gonna set aside. We've got some milk, some juice, broccoli florets today, apples, cheddar, goldfish, a cheese stick, and ranch dressing. So I say we go ahead and make a broccoli cheddar soup. And we're gonna use our milk, our broccoli, our goldfish, our cheese stick, and our ranch dressing. So let's get started. First thing I need to do is cook my broccoli. If your florets are small, you can keep them as they are, but if they're on the larger size, you're gonna wanna trim them if there's any brown spots and cut them smaller. You can do this with a small paring knife. You can save those stems. They're small enough to use the stems, but if they're a little bit dry on the edges, I like to get rid of that whole bottom and just make it a more manageable size for your spoon. Getting little tiny florets that will also distribute throughout your soup so that you have more florets. So it looks like a broccoli soup and not just a soup with broccoli floating inside of it. So we want to cut that pretty small. To your liking, the smaller it is, the softer it will become. So I would want them probably about that big, which is the size of a small marble. Go through and just double check what you've got. Okay, any bits that are dry, get rid of. And then what we're gonna do to this is I have 3 tablespoons of water, a microwave safe container. If you have a microwave container with a lid, go ahead and use that. And if not, we are gonna cover this with plastic wrap and put it in the microwave on high power for 3 minutes to steam our broccoli so that it softens. While my broccoli is in the oven, I'm gonna take 1 tablespoon of flour, 1 tablespoon of oil, and I'm gonna use my trusty ramen seasoning packet for some flavor. So I'm gonna use half of a teaspoon of the seasoning packet. So this is my 3rd time using that seasoning packet and I still have a little bit remaining. And to that, I am gonna go ahead and just gonna go ahead and stir this around to make sure that all the flour is moistened. And I'm gonna put this in the microwave for 30 seconds so that I can cook the flour through, and that's gonna become a thickening agent for my soup. At this point, I put it in for 30 seconds and you can see it got pretty pasty. I wanna slowly add in my container of milk. And adding it in, I don't want lumps, so I'm gonna do this very slowly. Smoothing it out so that I have a nice creamy soup and not a lumpy soup. Go slowly until it's about the same consistency as the milk, and then you can go ahead and pour the rest of the milk in. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, I've added in the rest of my milk. To that, I want to add in my ranch dressing package that has some flavor in it that'll also give me some extra fat to help thicken the broth as well. And I said it was going to be a cheddar broccoli soup. So we are going to take our goldfish cheddar crackers and crush them up. Do that right in the package until they're nice and fine and place them in our soup. So I've crushed up my goldfish. I'm gonna add them all in. Stir that around. I wanna put this in the microwave for 1 minute to dissolve my cheddar crackers, and I'm gonna cut up my cheese stick. It was in for 1 minute. My goldfish have started to dissolve. I did strain my broccoli, but if you just use 3 tablespoons, you could put it all in. There's only a little bit of water. I'm gonna put all of my broccoli in the soup. I'm gonna put my cheese stick coins in the soup. And I'm gonna place this back in the microwave for 3 minutes. So you wanna make sure you have a large enough bowl that it won't boil out on you. So I have a good amount of room remaining in my soup bowl. So for 3 minutes in the microwave on high power. So here you have it. After 3 minutes, the soup has nicely thickened. We've got our broccoli, we have our goldfish, which are cheddar flavor, and it looks like cheddar cheese in there. We've got a little bit of the stringiness from the cheese stick and some flavor from the ramen packet. So school lunch challenge accepted, completed, delicious, and it's hot, so let it cool, but then enjoy.